Coi Leray's career ended quickly. While Coi Leray burst onto the music scene with her unique style and lively vibe, she lost her fame just as fast. People used to see her as a new and exciting rapper, but her popularity soon took a nosedive. Many pointed out terrible album sales and constant hate as the reason she faded from the spotlight so quickly. Others have argued that it's simply too tough to stay successful in the music business. Let's take a look at the reason why Coi Leray's career ended so quickly. Coi Leray, also known as Coi Leray Collins, started sharing her music on SoundCloud, dropping her song Huddy along with her fixed mixtape Everything Cuz in 2018. Many people think of Coi when there's talk of TikTok rappers. In early 2020, she was one of the top TikTok stars. She became famous with her song Twin'em, which was one of her early big hits, and she credits TikTok for helping her rise to fame. During an interview, she confessed she used TikTok as a tactic to get more attention for her music. She mentioned that even though some people criticized her for being a TikTok artist, she didn't care. She emphasized that she didn't let pride or other people's opinions affect her. She simply focused on using TikTok to boost her music streams because she was all about having a smart strategy to make money. As time went on, Coi Leray's songs started trending, and she quickly gained millions of followers on YouTube and TikTok. But if there's one thing everyone knows about TikTok, it is that the platform won't stick with one trend for a long time, especially when it came to music. Even though Coi Leray's single, Players, was a huge hit before she released her album, her so-called fans didn't really support her much. Her first album, Trendsetter, was released in 2022. People had different opinions about it. Some said it wasn't good because it didn't do well on the charts. Critics even called it a disappointment, but others thought the music was still good, even if it didn't sell a lot. When Coi Leray was on the Amazon Music Bars and Nuggets podcast, she mentioned how blogs were teasing her after she released her album in April. Her album Trendsetter started at number 89 and sold 11,500 copies in the first week. However, almost 6 months later, the rapper got good news. Her album was close to becoming certified gold. She was quick to clap back at the negative comments from the blogs. She stated, "People try to criticize my album, but despite the hate, her album gained a lot of attention." She acknowledged the back and forth with blogs, but emphasized the need for respect and appreciation. She also highlighted that if you compare the sales of her debut album to those of other popular female artists, you'll see a similar pattern. But TikTok followers aren't exactly fans, and for Coi Leray, the troubles were brewing. You see, TikTok isn't like regular apps. It has a lot of random dramas happening every day that all the TikTokers chat about. And just as quickly as those dramas start, there are just as many new ones the very next day. And the same goes for the music scene. Some songs kick off, but in a few days, they're history. In addition, the songs literally have no depth, just beats and cheap hooks. And if they have a really great beat, they're bound to get wasted and accompanied by some cheesy thirst traps or basic dances, which soon becomes off-putting. Social media can make you feel like a superstar when you're not. It's super easy for regular folks to gain 170,000 followers in a day. All you gotta do is post something kind of unique, and boom, suddenly you're famous. Many believe Coi Leray is going through the typical TikTok artist experience, where you feel like you're a big deal, and then reality hits you when you look at album sales. Turns out, even her record label, Republic Records, wasn't happy with her, so they had to let her off easy. But luckily for her, Island Records swooped in to save her. Although, Coi Leray explained that she made the change after disagreements with Republic about the direction of her music. She said, "When I released Blue Moon, Republic wanted me to make pop music like Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande, which I can do," she said on an Instagram Live, "but I prefer to work at my own pace and on my own time. I'm still trying to figure out my sound." When she released her fourth EP, Blue Moon, after the success of her single, Players, she felt that her former record label did not give her the support she needed, so she decided to invest her own money into her career. She explained, "They didn't really back Blue Moon. I wouldn't say they disliked it, but they weren't willing to spend the money on it. So when I have to use my own money, I had to make tough decisions. Not everyone is going to like everything I do. My music style is versatile. Sometimes I rap, sing, use a baby voice, or a deep voice. And I understand not everyone will be a fan of it." Koi also admitted she didn't like to follow her label's plan for releasing her song, "Wanna Come Through," with Mike Will Made It. She put the song out earlier than planned, so the music video was never made. This track became her first release with Island Records. When Koi Leray dropped her album, folks were quick to trash her efforts, saying she was lame, terrible, and all that. And without a solid fan base, Koi had to turn to TikTok, where she had to chase trends with her new music to keep the streams coming in. Now, it's like a never-ending cycle for the rapper on TikTok. When you think about it, you have heard hardcore fans of established artists who, even when they release average songs that not everyone likes it, they always have their die-hard fans to pick up sales. Those fans would listen to their songs even if they were literally trash. Those kinds of fan bases are formed after years of quality music from their favorite artists who produce songs they know would resonate with their fans for a while. You cannot build a fan base from meaningless songs and 30-second shorts that are from a trend among thousands of trends they have forgotten. Koi Leray, unfortunately, isn't the only one facing this problem. Other TikTok artists are suffering the same fate. Thanks for watching.